Hello, this is Chris Taylor, G0WTZ from TaylorMade RF, and today I'd like to talk to you about a new product that I just added to my website. It's the new Baifeng UV5-RC-Plus. It's a new dual band handheld transceiver. There are lots of dual band transceivers that come out every day and you see them all over the internet. Why do I like this one? It's simple to use, it's cheap, it works, and it does what it says on the tin. It's here, nice compact unit. If you turn it on,
frequency mode,
it talks to you as you key in a frequency.
14550.
That's it, it's keyed in. If I press the button and talk, I'm there. I've got memory. You've got memories. I think there's 108 memories. You just call up a memory. My local repeater, which I've already put into memory, G0WTZ testing. There you go. It's the local repeater. Everybody's at work, so not anybody about. Anyway, there it is. You get the radio. It costs $49.95, and for $49.95 you get the radio with an 1800 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery, belt clip, a drop-in charger. And the drop-in charger is very convenient. When you come in from work after you've been in the car, you can just literally plop it in the charger and it'll sit there, and you don't have to worry about fiddling about with leads. You just drop it in and it charges. And if your battery is flat and you want to buy spare batteries, or you're using the battery eliminator, you can just sit it in there without the handheld. And there we are, so nice and compact. The unit is all ready to go. All you need to do is program in the frequencies. It's very intuitive. Without reading the book, I was able to put in my local frequency. If I press the menu button and then cycle to something,
frequency step,
and then I've chosen what I want. I've selected 12.5 kilohertz menu,
confirm,
and it confirms it. And you go through and you do the same with CTC, SS, repeater shift, etc., etc. So that's very, very simple to program, very simple to use. It also has also has built into it an FM broadcast radio. No particular reason why they should, but it's useful if you're in traffic and you don't want to put the car radio on, or you're out walking. You just press the button on the side and it'll go to whatever you've got it set to. You just tune the radio station and away you go. You can toggle through the bands. It's a dual band, dual display, dual standby, so you can listen to 2 and 70, and if a conversation comes up, it will play you the one that's active, so you can monitor both at the same time. So that's what you get for £50. I also do a plus pack, and the plus pack has some very useful extras. When you go to work in the morning, you're stuck in the traffic for an hour chatting away. If you get waffling like I quite often do, you'll soon find the battery goes flat running 5 watts. So take the battery off, put this on, the battery eliminator. There you go, that plugs into your cigar lighter socket. So you've now eliminated the need for a battery, but we're in the car and you want an aerial. Well, I supply one of those. You simply unscrew the rubber duck antenna, and I have this dual band mag mount. It's made by Panorama, who are a UK company who make some of the best antennas that you can get. They really are simple, it's durable. If you hit one of the barriers in the car park, it will just twing. The mag mount is nice and strong. It's RG174 good quality coax, so you can shut it in the car door without the risk of water dripping on your head and without the risk of damaging the cable. It's got the correct plug on the end to go straight into the top of the radio, and away you go. The only problem with that is you're now in your car, you've got the air out the top, this lead out the bottom, and every time you pick it up you're in danger of hanging yourself. You've got that covered. I've also included the speaker mic. The speaker mic is a nice size, good clear audio on transmit, and I've got good reports on receive and transmit, so you know it's nice and easy to listen to. If you've got the missus in the car but she doesn't want to listen to your friends, then you just literally plug an earphone in the bottom there. Just peel that back and plug an earphone, and there we are. So you can have a speaker mic. I usually just clip it on the lapel of my coat or onto my seat belt, set the radio to Vox, and I'm hands-free. The only thing I do have to warn you with Vox is if somebody pulls out in front of you and you come out with a few expletives, or if you sneeze or cough, you'll be transmitting that. So do be mindful of how Vox works. It's voice operated, but you might not always want it to pick up what you're saying, so just be mindful when you're using Vox. And the other thing, one other thing that I include is the USB lead. Now the USB lead is for programming the radio. When I first got the software, it was a bit of a daunting task because I've got loads of radios. I've got ICOM IC91, I've got a 92, I've got a Yaesu VX8, and they all work very well, and they all do their jobs, you know, D-Star, APRS, but I've got the memories programmed in them. So I got my Yaesu, took the VHF U8, or exported all the memories into an Excel spreadsheet, took out all the 6 meter ones, and then copied it back over into the Baifeng software. And that took me about 20 minutes to sit down and do all that, and then I could copy it over, which was quite straightforward. And then after looking around, I thought it'd be nice to write a piece of software that done that for you, but I didn't have to because somebody's already done it. It's a thing called Chirp, and if you go to my website, I put a link on to it. Like we all used to use Ham Radio Deluxe for connecting our HF transceivers to the computer, your handhelds and mobiles you will connect to Chirp for programming. And the beauty of it is that you can take the memories from one radio and copy them over to another one. And I've tested Chirp with the Baifeng UV5-RC-Plus and it works. However, if you don't buy your radio from me, if you bought it somewhere else, make sure that it's got the right firmware to work with Chirp, because you can, I don't know anyone who's done it, but you can write into the firmware and trash the radio, or put it to a spec that's outside the spec that you wanted it to be. So as I say, the ones that I sell work fine with Chirp, and that's why I'm putting a link on my website. So that in a pot is the Baifeng. On its own as a radio with a drop-in charger, $49.95. With a speaker mic, a battery eliminator, the programming kit, and a mag mount antenna, $99.95. And I've got to say, I can't believe how good the quality is for the price. The build quality is good, the performance is good. Even when I put it onto my antenna, I've got a tri-band vertical for 2, 6 and 70. And yep, I've got a bit of pager breakthrough. It's a £50 handheld, but I get the same pager breakthrough on my IC92, which is a £500 handheld. So it's incredibly good performance and incredibly good value for money. So if you want one, just pop on the website www.tailormaderf.com and pick one up. Speak to you soon.